Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you, always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right. This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear the punches, you can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only... We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Misses with the straight left. Beautiful counter punch. Just misses with that jab. He scores with the counter. There's a scoring blow. Well done with that counter shot. A perfect counter lands. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They better start respecting each other's punching power. These two were made for each other. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
How about that time counter shot? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. That uppercut doesn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change everything in this battle. There's a counter shot. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
And there's the bell for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They exchange punches. That big hook doesn't land. Good counter punch. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. That counter punch caught him clean. Not sure why he's not using his reach advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. A perfect counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He threw the hook, didn't land. Catch and shoot. That one will count. Holding nothing back here in the round. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. The bell rings and we start the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice counter. That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Just misses right uppercut. Nice counter punch. He misses with that straight left. Nice counter punch right up the middle. How about that time counter shot? Catch and shoot. That counter shot lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. From this moment, there's the bell for round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nice counter. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Exchange punches. That jab doesn't find a home. Insane action. They exchange punches. Nice counter. Down goes Fury. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five, six, and you continue.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
If that was ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. A perfect counter shot. And he scores with the counter. Tried to score with a jab. Usyk. That the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Fury in that last round.
Big defense.
Time for the 5th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
You hear people talk. Hold it right there. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella, Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Catch and shoot. He misses with that jab. Incredible work rate. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Counter. This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Usyk in that last round. He is down big time on the scores. This is the beginning of round 6, so the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. They've avoided catastrophe there.
You're caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Just missed with that hook. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. different tactics.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The jab slightly off target. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he misses with that jab. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about fury in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be. Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
Hey, are you all right? Are you okay?
And it looks like this fight will continue. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny? Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight.
Too much, the fight is over.
And he waves it off. That will do it. This fight is over.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.
It's time to fight under the full moon. We are outside live at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Jack Dempsey, the Manasseh Mauler. He is the Manasseh Mauler, Jack Dempsey. His fighting style is rough, tough, and aggressive. You can't hide from this man. The bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder, only 216 pounds, but one of the biggest hitters in heavyweight history.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manassas, Colorado. Presenting a legend of boxing, one of the all-time greats of the sport, the acclaimed heavyweight champion of the world, the Manassas Mauler, Jack Dempsey. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy showdown.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a high-tempo fight here.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Beautiful counter punch. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. That left hook misses. Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. Whoa, wait a minute. How many more power punches can one person take? How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Nice counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. A nice breeze in the air, Johnny. This has to feel a little foreign to these two fighters who are so used to fighting indoors.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us. Not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit. But for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be... Here we go. It's round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter punch. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Comfortably.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Punch, counter punch. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And just as quickly as it slowed, hold it right there. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. How did they survive that?
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Wilder in that lap.
What are you doing?
On to the third. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very...
Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is... God, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout.